Hey, yo, wanna see something cool? Lockbot, paint that shit. Alright, normally powers make sense, right? You train, you learn them, you start to control them, and everything slowly starts to work out. But this one works, but it really shouldn't. Like everything lines up perfectly, a little too perfectly, and every time it activates, it's like watching a miracle happen in real time. But the scary part is, nobody actually understands why it works. Alright, so, I got a character I created, and his ability feels less like a skill and more like the universe is barely holding together, right? It's not clean, it's not controlled, it just works. And when he uses it, everything around him falls into place. Energy connects perfectly, movements line up, attacks hit exactly where they need to. Like every variable in the world just suddenly agrees with him, right? But here's the problem, it's not actually stable. It only looks perfect. Because behind the scenes, his body can't keep up with what's happening. His heart starts pushing too hard. His nerves overload. And when it's like he's forcing reality to cooperate. And reality is starting to push back. And that's what makes this so dangerous. Because on the outside, it looks like everything's going right. Like everything's perfect, like it's a miracle. But miracles don't last. The more he relies on it, the closer he gets to the moment where it doesn't work. And when that happens, it's not just failure, it's complete collapse. So the real question is, if you had a power that made everything go perfectly, but it was slowly destroying you, would you keep using it? Alright, this is what we call an unstable success. And there are 3 other types of mutation in my world. And mutations don't always succeed. And when they fail, they don't just stop working, they turn into something else entirely. Every mutation is supposed to do one thing: rewrite the body. Change what you are at a biological level until the DNA stabilizes into something new. But there are 2 ways that process can go wrong, and both of them are way worse than just failure, right? The first failure is what I call an unfinished mutation. This is when the body starts changing, but never decides on what it wants to become, right? The structure collapses halfway through rewriting itself. Bones don't finish forming, muscles don't lock into place. The body stops being a design, really, and kind of just becomes material. It's melted, rewritten, but very much still alive. It doesn't stay humanoid, it doesn't look like an animal. It becomes this unholy organism, like something tried to evolve in real time and forgot the final draft. Like movements still happen, but it's wrong. Too fluid in some places, too stiff in others. And the worst part, it's not random. It's still trying to stabilize. You could almost see it fighting to pick a shape and failing over and over and over. Like biology itself is stuck buffering. You know what I mean? But the second failure is a little stranger. This one doesn't collapse, it decides, right? In this system, you could take DNA from one organism and insert it into another, and whichever DNA becomes dominant wins. It doesn't matter the size of the body, it doesn't matter the original species. Dominance decides everything. So, here, imagine you take 2 animals, an elephant, a West African elephant, and then the black widow spider, right? Insert the DNA of the elephant into the spider. All right, so if the elephant's DNA is dominant, that little tiny spider is going to turn into a little tiny elephant. Make sense, right? Now flip it. You take that spider DNA and you put it in the elephant. If the spider's DNA ends up being dominant, that's going to be an elephant-sized black widow. You know what I mean? All because dominance doesn't care about scale. It only cares about control. And now you have 2 types of failure in the system. One where the body can't decide what it is and dissolves into unfinished matter, and another where the body does decide, but reality has to shrink or stretch itself to obey it. One is absence of identity and one is forced identity, and both are unstable in their own way. So the question is, this world isn't just, did the mutation work? It's, what kind of wrong did it become? But then, there's the rarest outcome. The perfect anomaly mutation. Not chaos, not control. A balance between both. This mutation doesn't destroy the host, and it doesn't erase them either. Instead, it negotiates. Every foreign gene introduced into the body is tested like a language spoken at the border checkpoint. Only what harmonizes survives. Strength amplified. Senses enhanced. Abilities refined into something unstable, almost intentional. But here's the catch. The perfect anomaly is still learning you. And if it decides your identity is incompatible, it doesn't kill you. It rewrites what you means. In the lab logs, it's labeled as success. but in reality, it's evolution without permission.
Acting like you know me, You the type to go and call the fucking police. Why he acting like you know me? Pussy boy, please, you the type to get a nosebleed. You don't know me, I know all my homies. Only 3 or 4 pull up cause they really OGs. That's cause only 3 or 4 like really know me, OGs. Now they say I'm open, right now, let's just be honest. Step up to me, you getting knocked out your nonsense. Thought you were popping, till you walked in, didn't see one damn option. So where is you walking? If I see a challenge, I know it's the right room, I just walked in. You're the type to give up and then just keep on walking. I could've never given myself that motherfucking option. The difference between us is so goddamn obvious. The pedestal, nah, it isn't for all of us. But you embarrassing yourself in front of the followers. So don't be acting like you know me, we is not homies. Pull up on me, get stomped out by homies and brodies. Fuck you know G, the whole clique crazy, but we is not lonely. The whole clique got quick ways we getting our money.